Hi guys, and welcome to another edition of Scouting, and this time we find ourselves in Westfield, and it's a 68%er, and I'm in the Luchs, the Tier 4 German Scout. I repurchased this tank recently. I've only played a handful of games with it, and this is my second ace tanker, so you can pretty much see I'm enjoying the tank. I only played this tank before when it was at Tier 3, and since moving to Tier 4 and getting the final gun, or a new final gun, on the tank, I thought it deserved another look, and I did take another look at the tank, and I've decided to keep it, camoed it up, and it's going to stay in my garage. The only issue I do have with the Luchs so far is the tank seems to be all engine. It's very fast, and it's cute, but shots at the Luchs tend to knock out my engine very, very quickly, and that makes me dead very, very quickly. But if you can avoid getting shot, this thing is a little monster. It's a 60% or 68%er on Westfield, and I've looked down the team lists, and I have seen that the enemy team have a lot of dangerous tanks. They've got Hellcats, they've got a Nashorn, a couple of Arty that love nothing more than to one-hit kill scouts, and they have a few medium tanks. So I reckon that the spot at E0 is going to be quite busy, and I'm going to do what I do when I'm in a fast scout on a lower tier game. And I haven't brought you any scouting games on Westfield before, so I thought this would be a good opportunity. As I say, it's an ace tanker as well, so I'll be putting it in the ace tanker playlist and the scouting playlist, but you don't have to watch it twice. So we're already up to 50 kilometers an hour. We're hitting 62 kilometers. And this tank is just so much faster than I remember. I don't have a fully trained crew in it yet, but I'm still really, really enjoying the tank. And because I want a fully skilled crew, I'm playing it quite a bit now, because if you don't play the tank, your crew are never going to level up. But I'm basically tearing up this slope. Not a lot to this. I want to get into position before the enemy scouts do. Danian, whom I'm platooned with, I'm also platooned with Bringy in his T-34-85, but Danian's also in a Tier 4 scout, the M5 Stuart, and he spots a PZ-38NA in the middle, and I don't have penetrating shots on these guys. Now he's spotted the M5 Stuart and a VK, so I'm safe to advance. I can't pen these tanks, but again, I'm staying close to the map border, and I'm still advancing because I know there are going to be tanks camping at E0. There are always mediums and TDs camping at E0. So again, I move forward, move up to these bushes, and there we go. I'm getting the spots. Bringy is giving me supporting fire from behind. There's also a Hellcat and a PZ SFL-4C. And they're just going to work. So I've spotted 4 tanks on this ridge already. And I'm passive scouting. Very, very important. Even though I could easily pen this Hellcat, it is very, very important I don't shoot. I'm getting all this assistance damage. I'm getting XP, and I'm getting credits from all the damage being done to these tanks I'm spotting. So the enemy team are falling back. They don't know what the heck is happening. And I'm just going to keep them spotted. So Churchill across the valley has been spotted by Danian. Oh, and there goes my first kill. Bringy has killed a Hellcat. So there are still 3 tanks I'm aware of up here, and I'm being patient and not firing my gun. But eventually, patience runs out, and I decide to go into active scouting mode. Danian is moving up on the other side. I've finished with my passive scouting. The Hellcats have not reappeared. So now I'm moving into a position where I can proxy spot them, and I'm staying safe from the VK. VK is under fire, but I notice that I do have shots and I have a green reticule. So that means I can pen him, and there we go. So I'm keeping an eye on the minimap. I've noticed that there's another VK that's advanced, but I'm staying safe from him. I'm spotting him. A Hellcat pops up to take a shot. I'm almost reloaded, but someone else kills the Hellcat. And I'm just staying close to these guys. I'm proxy spotting. The VK that was beside or behind me is dead. And I'm waiting. These guys, if they advance, they're going to get shot. So I'm fairly safe here. Okay, they've dropped off radar. T-34-85 is back. And I decide now is my time to make my move. So we advance. Unload into the rear of the T-34. And VK doesn't manage to get a shot at me. Bringy's moved up to support me. I'm on a reload. 17.5 second reload on this gun. That's another downside, but if you can work around it, it's great. So I'm going to advance on the VK. Bringy puts another shot in. And there we go. Nice kill on the VK. There are still two RT. I ignore the T-34-85 that's behind me. I'm on an RT hunt. I'm still on a reload, unfortunately. And we do some drifting. And almost reloaded. There we go. He's dead. PZSFL, don't know which way he's aiming. Oh, he's not aiming at me. I ram him. He fires. Does 116 damage. I've been tracked. Put my tracks back on. And I've been ammo racked, or my loader is dead. But that's okay. I pull in behind him. And I'm just waiting for this reload. As I say, put my loader back in, and then finally finish off the RT for kill number 3. So that ram really messed me up. Took out my commander and my loader, and took quite a bit of my health. So as I say, it's a new tank I'm still getting used to, and that's where I learned my lesson. As fast as this tank is, it is light. Don't try and ram other tanks to death. So there we go. Another Luchs ace tanker in a tank I am rapidly growing to love. So ace tanker, and we picked up patrol duty. Again, Westfield is a very difficult map to pick up a scouting medal on because the enemy team are so spread out across the map. We finished top on XP with 1095 and did 709 damage for ourselves with 3 kills. As well as that damage we did ourselves, we managed 2,180 assistance damage. We spotted 6, damaged 5, and destroyed 3. We earned 34,500 credits for that game. Didn't fire any premium ammo, and I very rarely have to fire premium in the Luchs. The tank is fast enough to get around to weak spots, and really don't need any premium in this tank, or haven't had to use it before now. We received 1642 XP with a premium account. It wasn't my first game of the day, and so that was pretty much it. As I say in the description, that was some passive scouting followed up by some damage dealing. Really loving this tank since I rebought it. And there you go. A little bit of scouting on Westfield and another ace tanker for the Luchs. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.